I don't know. What's going on, you guys? Hope everybody can hear me. I don't know what's going on over here. Hold up. Salute to everybody. Let's see. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Oh, there we go. Salute to everybody in the building, man. What's going on? We on Bushido Boxing. We live, and we go talk some boxing. Terence Crawford was given a warning from his boy Demetrius Andrade to stay away from 168. Stay away from 168. Now, Terence Crawford's strength and conditioning coach gives his thoughts on Crawford potentially fighting at that weight class. But before we talk about that, there's some other things that went down in boxing. Of course, we got this fight right here. Demetrius Andrade, David Benavidez is going down. Boogeyman versus Boogeyman. Boo Boo Andrade right here says it's go time on November 25th in Las Vegas. I'm coming for you, David Benavidez. So, you know what I'm saying? He said he's coming for him. All right. Salute to Demetrius Andrade out here going after the Boogeyman. You know, it's a shame that the dude from 154 had to move all the way up, you know, eventually to face David Benavidez, right? Salute to everybody in the building. What's going on, Cerebral? Salute. Yeah, man. Make sure you guys hit that like button as you come on in, man. We about to talk some boxing. Ain't really too much going on. I think we got what we got this weekend. I think KSI fighting or something like that. KSI fighting Tommy Fury. I don't know, man. I wonder if KSI could pull it off. He's been training hard. I gotta take my hat off to the guy. I gotta take my hat off to KSI. He's been putting in some fucking work. He has been putting in some work. Oh, we got a Chris Eubank Jr. and Conor Bennett is pretty much going down. I think in December in the Middle East. So I think that fight is pretty much looking for that announcement. Yeah, that fight is going down. So a lot of the fights that's happening is going to be happening pretty much starting next month. Shakur Stevenson, you know, everybody else is going to be fighting. But Terence Crawford, should he stay away from 168? Should he stay away from 168? I don't know. I think, but if anybody could do it, I think it's a guy like Crawford. Not to say he can go up there and just whoop on anybody at 168 pounds, right? But certain guys more like Canelo Alvarez, um, but Crawford may be able to deal with. But one thing Crawford does have going for him is his reach. He has a reach about a guy that's at that weight class. And if I'm not mistaken, his reach is about as long as Boo Boo's. But Boo Boo Andre told him there's a big difference at 168 pounds. I mean, Boo Boo Andre, he could actually attest to that because he fought Desmond Nicholson at 168 pounds, and he didn't necessarily look too good. He didn't necessarily look too good. Jermall Charlo went up to 168 pounds and fought Canelo. He didn't look good for whatever reason. You say it's a half an inch longer. There we go. Yep. See, Bud Crawford his reach is a half an inch longer than Demetrius Andrade. So he got like a freakish advantage with the reach to where he could kind of, you know, he'll be a smaller target, but with the same type of reach, even longer. You said longer reach than Benavidez. Holy shit, man. Hold up, man. Let me go ahead and pull up these numbers real quick. Let me look this up real quick. Let me get this stuff on the screen real quick, man, because hold up. If his reach is longer than Benavidez, not to say he can go up there and just beat up on Benavidez, though, right? Benavidez is huge. You got to respect the weight classes at a certain point. I just think he could possibly go up there and tackle Canelo. You know what I'm saying? But everybody else, that's like, that's kind of pushing it. Hold on, let's look at these dimensions real quick of these dudes. Look at these dimensions. Boo Boo Andrade could be saying that to say, look, man, step up off that Canelo plate, bro. You know what I'm saying? Boo Boo Andrade is probably like, look, man, step off that Canelo plate, bro. That's my plate. Nah, because the winner of me and oh boy, we go be fighting Canelo, bro. Stay back, dude. That's what Boo Boo really want to say. Boo Boo really want to tell him to stay up off Canelo, bro. That's our target. You know what I'm saying? Me and him been campaigning to get Canelo for years, and here your ass come up here and you about to get the fight. Nah, bud. Nah. It didn't take the belts too? Nah. Yeah, that's what it really is. You said you think Bud's best attribute is his punch accuracy. Yeah, Bud got really good. I think that's one of his most underrated attributes people don't necessarily talk about too much. Bro, if you look at the Spence fight, he damn near landed every damn thing. Literally like everything. Even in the last punch sequence, when he was landing them combinations, even when he was off balance, like every last one of them fucking punches landed, bro. That shit was crazy. Like he was still landing punches off balance and shit. Spence couldn't get away from shit. It was almost like he ran through a hornet's nest. And he was swarmed by hornets. He was just getting hit everywhere. That's what it's like fighting Crawford, bro. Like we ran through a fucking hornet's nest. That's actually how Spence looked after the fight. Like he ran through a hornet's nest, bro. Oh, smoke. Holy smokes, bro. He looked like he ran through a hornet's nest, bro. Crawford the Hornet. You know what I'm saying? He had dudes looking like they ran through a hornet's nest, dog. Oh, man, y'all hit that like button for your boy, man. We over here on Bushido Boxing, man. They shut Bushido Boxing TV down. We down for a few months, so we gonna be over here full time, live, and a full effect, man. And in full effect. Boo Boo Andrade, man, I can't wait to see this fight, man. This is the big one, y'all. We gotta start talking about this shit, man. Y'all wake up. Wake y'all asses up, bro. We got a huge fight coming up next month. This is a big fight, bro. Benavidez is, and Boo Boo, we go talk about that definitely during this show. We got to talk about it. We got to start talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Everything else, I think, is Crawford trying to build the Canelo fight. Him coming out on social media saying that, tagging Canelo. Boo Boo Andrade sees this and he says, "Look, man, there's a big difference up here. You'll get effed up." Right? You'll get effed up coming up here and messing around with the big dogs. We'll bully you. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much what he said, paraphrasing, right? That's right, Damone Daniel. Salute to you, bro. Much love to you, man. Been holding your boy down for a long time, man. Salute to you, bro. Look, man. We got David Benavidez and Boo Boo, right? We go have to talk about that real quick. We need to start talking about these big fights. This is a big fight, bro. Well, this is actually a pretty big fight. Damn. Demetrius Andrade didn't necessarily look good in his last outing, in my opinion. He didn't look good in that fight with Desmond Nicholson. He didn't look good at all. Hold on, let me pull up these dimensions real quick on this. Because you said that Bud got a longer reach than Demetrius Andrade. Hold on, let me get these up real quick. All right, Boo Boo Andrade reaches 73 and a half. All right. Hold up. Let me see if I could okay, hold up. This dude Bud got like a I'm telling y'all, man, he's like a freak and shit, bro. I think Floyd had long ass limbs like that too though. Floyd Mayweather had like a long ass reach as well. Another guy that got crazy reach is Lara. Lara got some crazy reach too. Let's see. Where is this David Benavidez, bro? Come on. Yeah, okay. So his reach is 74 and a half. Hold on, let me get all this stuff on the screen. You said, does Boo Boo feel threatened by Bud? I wouldn't say he feels threatened per se, like as far as fighting. I say he may feel threatened in a sense to where Bud may possibly steal that Canelo fight from him. And Bud does have the talent and skills to beat Canelo and take all those belts. You know what I'm saying? So I think, yeah, that in that aspect, or Boo Boo Andrade probably just saying this just to kind of get his name in the pocket. Because you know, Crawford's name is a hot name right now. Bud's name is one of the hottest names in boxing. It's been this way for about 2 or 3 years now. You said Floyd's is 72, Bud's 74. No, I think Floyd's is 74 as well, bro. I think Floyd's reach is 74. But Benavidez reach is 74 and a half. Boo Boo's is 73 and a half. All these damn ads be popping up. 73 and a half for Boo Boo. Right? Now let's see what Bud looking like. Hold up. Let me get I think Bud got like a 74 though. I'm pretty sure he has a 74, but we gonna pull it up anyway. Not to say he can go up there and whoop these dudes, okay? I'm not like delusional, no shit like that. I'm just looking at the dimensions. Ah, come on, man. Y'all telling me to log in now, man? Y'all get up out of here, bro. Ain't about to log in, dog. Man, come on, man. They playing games now. Hold up. Oh, wow. They want me to log in and shit. Well, whatever. That's weird as hell how they just want me to log in to pull up another tab with Bud on it. But we know Bud Crawford reaches 74, right? Canelo Alvarez reaches what? Somebody should know it in the chat. And salute to everybody in the chat. What is oh, you said 72 for Floyd? Nah, bro, I could have sworn it was longer than that. Damn. Nah, I could have sworn Floyd had the 72, 70. Well, I don't know, bro. Let me pull up on my phone. Nah, man. Because reach is something that people don't talk about too. Reach is like, if you know how to use your reach, you know what I'm saying? That's a huge thing. That's a huge. That is huge. Hold up. Let me see, man. Yeah, we got Bomac back, you guys. You know, we got Bomac back in the building. Bomac back in action. Everybody's excited to see Bomac. You said 70 for Canelo. Okay. Yeah, I'll just use you guys in the chat, man. I'm trying to do multiple things here, and it's kind of, you know. Okay, salute to you, Damone Dane. 70 for Canelo. You said Floyd is 72. And what exactly is Terence Crawford? Because we got Boo Boo 73 and a half. Benavidez is 74 and a half. Salute to stimulated students for the super chat, man. Much love to you, bro. I'm gonna hook up the I'm gonna get all my original stuff set back up soon, you guys. The soundboard, all that stuff, man. You see, hey, it seemed like everybody is threatened by Bud, ain't it? Bud Crawford, bro. The bully in boxing. Even his boy Boo Boo said, look, man, back up off him, dog. Back up off the set, dog. You know what I'm saying? But David Benny, man. Last time we seen David Benny, he was looking pretty large and in charge when he was doing them. He was shadow boxing. He looked huge. Looked huge in that. I wonder if he's gonna have a hard time making weight this time. I think David Benavidez is going to be on the brink at this point. I think he's going to be on the brink because remember the last weigh-in gets playing. Even though he performed well in the fight, he wait, where's that video at? He looked kind of drained a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Benny looked kind of drained a little bit, but he still performed pretty well in the fight, especially later on in the fight. Trying to see. Yeah, he performed very well in the fight. So I don't know, man. He looked big as hell last time we saw him in that sparring. I mean, that shadow box video. So me personally, I think, you know, how old is David? He should be about what, 27 now? He's a little bit older now. Yeah, hell yeah. It's been some years now, and he's been at 168 pounds, and he missed weight in the past when he was younger. So one would imagine. What was this? Oh, this was. Yeah, he don't want to fight Dave Morrell at all. Canelo don't want to fight Benavidez. Hold up, I'm trying to find something real quick. Yeah. He looked at really big. He looked like a cruiserweight. Easily. Oh shit, music. Easily looked like a cruiserweight in this video, man. You know what I'm saying? Easily look like a cruiserweight. Yeah, exactly. Salute the Dragon Leg. I see you in the building, bro. 74-inch for Crawford. Okay. So Bud got a long ass reach, you guys. His reach is damn near as long as David Benavidez, a bona fide cruiserweight. A bona fide cruiserweight. Could you imagine fighting a guy that's like 5'8" with a reach that fucking long, bro? And he knows how to use it from all ranges. Canelo don't want to deal with Crawford. Benavidez is only 26? Holy shit, he got a long way to go. Oh wow, he's younger than I thought. But that's because Benavidez has been around for a while now. I think he was like what, 20, 21 when he first came on the scene like that. So yeah, Benny been around for a while now. And I think he's been a pro for a while. Salute to Reggie Singleton. I see you in the building. You got to go to the body on those. You got to go to the body on the Mexican fighters, man. You can't. They tough, dude. They go keep coming, bro. Plant didn't sit down on his shots enough against. He couldn't even hurt Benavidez for real. He couldn't even hurt Benavidez. Canelo don't want to deal with that. Canelo ain't gonna be able to hurt Benavidez either, y'all. Canelo really didn't even hurt Jermall Charlo for real. And speaking of Jermall, while we talking about him real quick, look what happened to him. IBF orders overdue mandatory title fight. Yeah, so now he got to fight a dude named Bakram Matrulev out of nowhere or vacate the strap. Come on. Down. Wish I had the damn soundboard hooked up. I mean, the Charlos just keep taking L's, bro. This is an L right here. Him having to do this is a huge L. And yeah, he gonna have to deal with it now. You could have fought Tim Tszyu in a bigger fight. Not Tim Tszyu doing something else. Now you got to fight your IBF mandatory. I would imagine the IBF would start pressing guys like Crawford as well. But we still got to wait to see what happens with Errol Spence. Still haven't heard no word on Errol Spence. So yeah, that's that, man. Jermall Charlo, he finds himself having to deal with the dude named Bakram. How could you get motivated for the fight like that after coming from a fight with Canelo Alvarez? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's probably gonna be a pretty difficult fight, simply off the fact that you got to get motivated for it. But yeah, man, Bud got a 74-inch reach. Canelo Alvarez has a 70-inch reach. Crawford to have a 4-inch reach advantage. I think they're the same height, but they say Canelo in real life is really like 5'7". I say the only real advantage Canelo really have in that fight is the weight. If we're being honest, if we talking skill, Crawford, really, I think Crawford smoked Canelo Alvarez in the skill department. If Crawford's able to retain his speed, or if he is at the very least still faster than Canelo Alvarez, which he should be, I think he can give him some good work. But when we talking about guys like Bivol, Andrade, and David Benavidez, nah, I don't think we got to respect it. So we got to respect the weight class. But when we talking about a smaller guy like Canelo, so I think he can make something happen. You said we don't want Jermall. Jermall ain't getting no fight, man. Jermall got to deal with Jose. And to be honest with you, I don't think Jermall's gonna look good in that fight, man. Jose may go up in there and make Charlo at the very least look really, really bad, y'all. You gotta think this dude been out of the ring for like 4 years, man. Y'all smash that like button, man. We gotta get these likes up, man. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get this dojo going because the other one shut down for a while. So this is where we go be. You know what I'm saying? We go get these numbers up over here. We go get this train going. You know what I'm saying? They like to shut your boy down, but we gonna be back in full effect, man. Yeah, so hit that like button, man. You said Canelo respects Crawford's skill set. Facts, bro. Absolutely. He respects the skill set, dog. He respects the skill set. Canelo's very weary of Terence Crawford. Very weary of him. Terence Crawford is a guy that can go out there and emulate a Floyd Mayweather-like performance, but really actually put some mad hurting on him. Mad hurting on him, bro. But hold up, let me tell you guys what Bud Crawford, strength and conditioning coach, had to say about this stuff, right? Let's see. All right, we gonna read a little bit of this article here. It's from Boxing News 24. So salute to those guys over there. But yeah, they talked to Crawford's strength and conditioning coach, right? And yeah, let me go ahead and read it. Let me get my grandma voice out. Hold up. Let me get something on the screen real quick because I'm gonna go ahead and read this to you guys. It's from the article from Crawford's strength and conditioning coach, and it really it seems like Crawford's whole team believes that they can go out there and really beat Canelo. It seems like everybody's on board with it, and it seems like they really believe they can make it happen. It seems like they really believe they can make it happen. Let me see. Let me go ahead and read this article to you guys. But it says, I'm not gonna read the whole thing. I'm gonna try to skim over it. It says, and this is from Boxing News 24. So, it says, following Terence Crawford's impressive recent victory over Errol Spence, there has been talk about the possibility of Crawford moving up in weight and challenging Saul Canelo Alvarez for the undisputed super middleweight championship. Yeah, and of course, we've been talking about that fight quite a bit. But, Canelo seems to be on the fence about it as of right now. Let me see if I can get down to it. Says one person who wasn't surprised by Crawford's performance, and he's talking about the performance in the Spence fight, was Jamie Belt, a Nebraska-based strength and conditioning coach who worked with Crawford from 2006 to 2021. And he says, I knew that was going to happen. Bud is just that dude, said Belt. I told Bruce Carrington, Bud is going to knock him out before the 10th, and it ain't going to be pretty. I told him that a month before the fight. That guy is really on another level, and he really is. Yeah, man. I mean, Crawford is a super athlete from based off what we're seeing. This dude could kind of he's one of those dudes that can kind of just do it all. You know what I'm saying? Based off what we've seen. That's why I said if there's anybody that can move up 21 pounds and beat Canelo, I think it could be a guy like Terence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? Just based off of his talent. Then it says, while some believe Crawford, who is now almost universally recognized as the sport's top pound-for-pound fighter, is capable of defeating Alvarez at 168 pounds. Others believe Alvarez may be simply too powerful and that the move from 147 to 168 will ultimately prove to be too much for Crawford. And yeah, that's really what it is right now. A lot of people, some people like your boy Bushido, feel that Crawford could do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he can go up there and beat up on Benny. I'm not saying he can go up there and beat up on Boo Boo or Morrell, the three boogeymen, right? I'm not saying he can go up there and beat up on them dudes. But a guy like Canelo, who originally was a welterweight, you know what I'm saying, who in stature is the similar stature as Crawford, he could go up there and outskill that dude. He can go out there and outbox that dude. Yeah, I believe that. All right, let me continue. But then, wait. And then there's other people that say right? Like your boy Y, like my boy YSM, right? Our boy YSM, he believes that it'll be too much for Crawford. He think it'll be too much for Crawford, right? He thinks that the weight will be too much for Crawford, and Crawford shouldn't do it. Why do it, right? Why do it? It's just like it'll be too much. So yeah, it's one of those things to where like people gonna be split down the middle on how they see this fight with Canelo going. Even though we all know that Crawford is a hell of a fighter, but you know that is a hell of a task. Then it says Belt disagrees, right? He disagrees that it'll prove too much. He says, I'm not saying Bud will walk through Canelo like he walked through Spence, but it's going to be very similar. That's the God honest truth. So Bud's strength and conditioning coach, the guy who his strength and conditioning coach from 2006 to 2021, says that he's not saying that Bud will walk through Canelo like he walked through Spence, but it's going to be very similar. So basically, he's saying that Crawford is strong enough. He feels that Crawford is strong enough to deal with Canelo Alvarez. Then it says here, Jermall Charlo's recent performance against Alvarez at 168 has led many to question whether it would be a good idea for Crawford, who has never fought above 147, to face Canelo at super middleweight. I mean, Jermall didn't do nothing though, bro. You know, and it's not like a situation to where Jermall really could have just outboxed Canelo. He could have just outboxed him, fought, just put some balls behind you. I don't know what the hell he did in that fight, bro. He didn't do nothing. I don't even want to talk about Jermall no more. Then it says what a lot of people don't know is that Terence Crawford can walk around at 180 pounds and he's healthy, right? And the reason why Bud probably is able to do that because of his long limbs. He had long arms, you know what I'm saying? He had long limbs, so he probably could walk around at 180 pounds. So really, this would be just less of a cut for Crawford. Because remember a few weeks ago, he posted, I'm 180, right? He said he was 180 pounds. I think it was this post picture right here or something like that. He said he was 180 pounds. So it'll only be like a 20-some pound weight cut for Crawford versus him cutting all the way down to 147, who he himself has said was difficult this time. Crawford has long limbs, so that's probably why he's able to, you know, the long ass arms. He can walk around at 180 pounds. Canelo knows this stuff, bro. This is why he ain't trying to hop in there with Bud. He know that's the big fight too, though. Then it says, prior to Charlo's recent bout with Alvarez, there was those who questioned whether Charlo, who had recently become the sport's undisputed junior middleweight champion, was too small to face Canelo at super middleweight. This prompted discussion about Charlo being naturally bigger and heavier than many fans realize. When it was pointed out that Charlo's natural weight is significantly above junior middleweight limit 154, some took this as an indication that Charlo will be an easier time competing against Canelo at 168 than many were expecting. But in the September 30th bout, however, despite the going into this, Charlo appeared largely ineffective against. Yeah, he did. Very ineffective. And Charlo was pretty big. And it did seem that way. Like he could possibly make something happen, but he didn't make nothing happen. He didn't make nothing happen. I don't know. I don't even want to talk about Jermall. But it says, like Charlo, Crawford would be moving up in weight significantly to face Alvarez. Then his strength conditioning coach says, quote, I think Terence is way different. I'm not going to talk about Charlo. I don't know what he does, how he trains, or who he trains with. I don't know what he does when he's not boxing. But I tell you this much. When Bud's not boxing, he's still training. Bud lives in that weight room year around. So, yeah, he says that Bud lives in that weight room year round. Y'all get them likes up, man. Hit the like button for your boy, man. And also feel free to donate to the dojo. Bushido Boxing Dojo. But Bud Crawford, man, let's continue this. Let's continue this real quick. Okay, look. Yeah, these writers be having some good insight on some stuff, especially stuff like, you know, you tend to forget a lot of things sometimes when you be having so much information, certain things you forget. But it says here, Terence and Canelo Alvarez began fighting professionally within 3 years from each other. Crawford at 135 and Alvarez at 140. Oh, Wait a minute. Canelo started at pro at 140. Oh yeah. He was Canelo started pro. He was pro since he was like 16 years old. He says both men have during their careers campaigned at 147. Unlike Crawford, however, Alvarez had fought beyond the 147 weight limit to compete at 154, 160, 168, and 175. So Canelo Alvarez is able to just to move up and shit. Just, just a little tank. And then he says, despite being perceived as naturally smaller than others at 168, Canelo is regarded as a fearsome power puncher. Between 2022 and November 2020, all the title holders in division become the sport's first undisputed super middleweight champion a year prior to beginning his championship run at super middleweight. Canelo captured WBO light heavyweight title when I got winner of Sergey Kovalev. Let me see what else it says. Okay, it says, despite the many challenges associated with moving up 3 weight classes to face Alvarez, Belt doesn't view potential super fight as a size mismatch. Then he says, quote, I don't think Bud gets enough credit for how gifted he really is. Nobody really knows how strong he is. Nobody knows how conditioned he is. Nobody knows. People think he's just a guy who does regular things. He is not regular. End quote. So his strength and conditioning coach says, dude is not a regular dude. You know what I'm saying? He's just not a regular guy at all. He don't do no regular training. He's not a regular dude. I mean, truth be told, y'all, when we watching Terence Crawford over the years, me personally, I never seen him in a fight where he was bullied or where the guy showed a significant strength advantage over him. I never seen that in a fight. I never seen it. And some of the guys that was considered middleweights now, actual middleweights, even those guys couldn't bully Bud. Guys like Horn and Benavidez, even the big fish Errol Spence couldn't bully Bud. Even the guy who beat Usyk in the amateurs and Sean Porter, who beat all kinds of dudes, bigger dudes, couldn't bully Bud, bro. I'm just saying. Then it says here, having worked with Crawford over a 15-year period, Belt may have unique insight into Crawford's strength as an athlete. And then he says, quote, in years past, I had Bud working out in the offseason with my NFL players. One's an all-pro defensive lineman. One's an all-pro wide receiver. Another was a defensive back in the NFL. Strength-wise, Bud was blowing those receivers and those defensive backs out of the water. And he was hanging with a defensive lineman that weighs 315. Oh, man. Hey, me personally, who I am, I want to wrestle Bud. Hell yeah, I want to grapple that dude. I want to see how strong he is because I feel like I'm a strong guy. But I want to grapple Bud. I want to see how strong he really is, bro. I want to see how strong this dude is. But it says here, let me read this again. It says, in the years past, I had Bud working out in the offseason with my NFL players. One is an all-pro defensive lineman. One is an all-pro wide receiver. Another one was a defensive back in the NFL. Strength-wise, Bud was blowing those receivers and those DBs out of the water. And he was hanging with the defensive lineman that weighs 315, bro. Come on, man. This is why Bud's so like, man, I could go up there and beat Canelo, bro. This is why Bud believes he could do it, dog. This is why he believes he can do it. Nobody else don't think he could do it, but his strength and conditioning coach says, man, this dude is a freak. And actually, salute to D Luckett for the super chat, the sponsor of the stream. He says, salute, question. Did this fight against Charlo prepare Canelo for bigger and better comp, or was it just a business fight for extra bag? You know what? In my opinion, it was just a business fight for the extra bag, bro. It wasn't nothing to prepare him for nothing. Charlo didn't give him nothing, but a lot of movement and no resistance, bro. A lot of movement and no resistance, bro. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Get them likes up for your boy, man. I'm reading this. This is a good article here. It's a really, really good article here, actually. I'm learning some stuff that I didn't know, right? And I didn't even read this before now. And this is my first time actually reading it. I just saw it. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do it on the stream, and we'll get some. We'll see what this guy has to say about Bud and his strength. And yeah, man, he said this dude as strong as some top football guys. And Bud's bodyguard, like I said, I'm friends with dude, right? His bodyguard Q. Hold on, let me see if I got a picture of him. I'm cool with him on Facebook. His bodyguard Q. Hold up. He's like he's a security. He has a security thing. What is he at? That guy right there. The big guy in the black right there, right? That's my boy in the blue is Las Vegas Leon. Go check him out on Instagram. My boy in the blue right there. Las Vegas Leon, looking fly over there. But yeah, the big guy in the back, right? Bud's bodyguard. He said he wrestled with Bud, right? Because we was talking about this is around when Bud did that video when he was lifting them weights. And he said that Crawford is strong as a motherfucker. Mind you, he's a much bigger guy than Crawford. And he said that dude's strength felt like, you know what I'm saying, like a dude like 2 times his size. Like he's strong as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this guy right here could vouch for him. I'm gonna see if I can get him on one of these days. Actually, that'd be a good idea. What would I be thinking? I'm gonna holler at Q, see if I can get him on. Salute to D Lucky for another super chat, the sponsor of the stream. He says Canelo said nobody in this could beat this version of him. Like he was in a good fight against a guy that gave him work. It was a spar match, a light one, bro. Canelo, I'm telling you guys, man, and it's not popular to say it, but Canelo is playing the game, bro. He's finding guys that's willing to play it. Yes, that's not popular to say it, but he's finding guys that's willing to play his game, bro. Crawford ain't gonna be willing to play his game. Crawford's gonna be coming to win, dog. Guys like Boo Boo gonna be coming to win. Guys like Benavidez gonna be coming to win. This is why he's hesitant on fighting those type of guys. But when a guy be sitting down on the couch for a year plus, starving, hungry for a big payday, coming off an injury, maybe a bad performance, that's right up Canelo's alley, bro. Crawford ain't one of these type of guys. So it's gonna take the pressure from the fans and everything else for Canelo to goad Canelo into that fight, bro. He ain't gonna be willing to fight Crawford like he was some of those guys in the UK that he was beating up on. That he can manipulate the situation, put rehydrations and stipulations. Nah, man, come on. I'm starting to lean towards Crawford even more heavily now. Put Crawford in the ring with Canelo, watch what happens. I've been said it years ago, though. I've been said it. I said it way before we even thought about it being a possibility, bro. That Crawford's better than Canelo. And if they was the same size, Crawford would smoke the shot at that dude. I've been said it. Still not popular to say it today. But come on, man. We know what we watching when we watching boxing for real. Hey, he didn't think Bivol was going to come to win. Facts, bro. He didn't think Bivol was going to come to win. He didn't think so, bro. Bivol came to win. He wasn't part of the plan. Bivol didn't fall under the protocol. He thought he can go up in there and beat up on Bivol. He thought he was going to be another European fighter, you know, straight up and down European fighter. Nah, Bivol showed him otherwise. Beat the hell out of him, bro. Made it look kind of easy, too. Made it look really easy. Then Jermall Charlo get up in there and make Canelo look way better than what he is, man. It's a game, bro. Canelo's good for business, y'all. Crawford's bad for business. Great for boxing. Bad for business. Because he's bad for guys like Canelo. He's bad for guys like Spence. Why? Because he could beat the shit out of them dudes. And they're some of the hottest names in the sport. That's why. Yeah, Bivol was a cherry pick going wrong. That's right, Damone Daniels. Y'all hit that like button, man. We got to get these likes up, man. Bivol was a cherry pick going wrong, man. And I like Canelo, man. I don't want to sound like I be ragging on him, but he don't give me nothing to really praise him about, bro. As an honest boxer fan, he don't give me nothing to really praise him about. Other than the fact that he is doing his thing out here and making big money and stuff like that, right? But as far as like, come on, man, the challenges, you pull up Jermall, go ahead, pull up Bud. Let's see what happens. Hey, you ain't lying, bro, Donnie Pruitt. Rally up the Canelo fans to get them press Canelo into fighting Bud. Yeah. That rally up the fans, bro. But yeah, let me go ahead and continue reading this article real quick. He says a welterweight champion defeating a super middleweight champion will be certainly an uncommon feat. It may be the case, though, that Terence Crawford is an uncommonly capable fighter. If the proposed bout between Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez ever takes place, Belt has no doubt as to what the outcome would be. Then he says, quote, I'm going to say Bud beats Canelo Alvarez. Wow. Hey, that's what he says, right? The article is on Boxing News 24. Salute to those guys, man, over there on Boxing News 24. Actually, let me give you the guy that wrote the article, man. I got to give him his credit. I believe his name is David. David Carrero. Salute to David Carrero, man, for writing this article on Boxing News 24. Go check it out. I'm thinking people talking about it, man. Strength and conditioning coach gave insight. Like, look, man, Crawford, I'm not saying that he will walk through Canelo like he did Spence, but what I am saying that it'll be something similar. You know what I'm saying? Bud Crawford, man. Bud Crawford is pursuing a Canelo fight. Super athlete, 36 years old too. Right? He's not necessarily young, right? Hey, Jermall didn't have a mark of bro. I'm telling you, bro. He didn't have a mark of swelling, bro. It's a game, dog. It's a game, bro. You'll be hard pressed to get other content creators come out and talk like this, bro. But that's just a game to me, dog. I've seen many, many fights, bro. I've been in fights, bro. Come on, bro. Jermall Charlo wasn't even in the real. That wasn't even a real fight, bro. It was a show to make a lot of money and to add a name to the resume, dog. That's all that shit was. It wasn't nothing. It was nothing to see there. There's nothing to see. You said Bud in 8 against Canelo. Wow. That's tough. I don't know, bro. I got to give Canelo his respect, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's tough. He's durable. You know, and even in the fights where the dudes came to fight, they couldn't get Canelo out of there, bro. Canelo is super, super tough. He's good. He's experienced. He knows how to roll with the punches well. He has an iron chin. I just think he's on a physical decline. I don't think he's as explosive or as sharp or as creative as he was probably about 3 years ago. You know what I'm saying? His explosiveness has decreased. His speed has decreased. Maybe because he moved up in weight, right? But and I don't think he has that power either, like that. That shit. I don't think he has that power like that, man. Because we've seen fights where Canelo couldn't put a dent in certain dudes. What was the fight? When he fought Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., he couldn't put a dent in Chavez Jr., bro. Couldn't put a dent in that dude. Couldn't hurt that guy at all. Couldn't even move him. Like, what was going on? You know what I'm saying? Then we see in other fights, he's like wobbling the shit out of these guys and hurting the fuck out of them and breaking orbitals. Like, wait a minute, what? But then some fights, he can't move a guy. So it's like, well, I don't know, bro. But I think stylistically, a guy like Crawford is probably a nightmare for Canelo, bro. Probably even more so than Lara. Probably even more so than Floyd. Right? But putting pressure on Canelo. This is what, 4 days ago now? He said, LOL, what are y'all thoughts on Canelo saying he can make a fight with Spence at 160, but for me, saying he can't make the weight? Wouldn't make a difference, just a thought. Right? Yeah, Bud's stirring the pot. You know, he asking the fans. Stirring the pot. Canelo Alvarez isn't going to bite on any of this stuff. I think Canelo Alvarez is going to take the high road because he feels like he's on another level, right? So he's not going to really come to the door unless everybody start banging on it, right? He's not going to come to the door unless everybody start banging on it because he's like, man, I'm Canelo, man. I'm 3 weight classes up. You know, you're too small. I'm not going to get no credit. And those are good, perfect barriers to prevent the fight from happening. But it's going to take the pressure from Crawford and the fans to put pressure on Canelo to make it happen next May. Canelo may break and say, you know what, let's go ahead and do it. I'm going to show you shit ain't so sweet up here. And then we got to fight in May or September next year. But for right now, the fans got to do their job if they really want to see this type of fight. But then there is a group of fans that don't want to see this type of fight. They don't think Crawford should even entertain this type of situation because it's just crazy and it's just too much of a risk. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Much love to all you guys, man. Hit that like button for your boy. We gonna be on Bushido Boxing for the next few months, this is where we gonna be at. This for the next few months, this is where we're gonna be, you guys. Hey, look, as he says here, Richard Torres, heavyweight, said he was playing with Bud wrestling and got took. Said Bud strong. Bro, come on, man. I honestly never seen a video where Bud was getting like manhandled by nobody. I never, ever, ever seen it. He's grappling, out grappling grapplers and shit. That's why I said I want to wrestle. I want to grapple. I don't want to box. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like boxing. You know what I'm saying? But I would like to grapple. I would like to wrestle and see if Bud could take me down. You know what I'm saying? I want to see if I could put Bud in a German suplex and all that stuff, man. I love pro wrestling, so I love to see we can wrestle. I want to see how strong this dude really is, man. I want to see how strong he is. Because he's a small guy that seems to have a lot of physical strength. That doesn't seem too normal, right? It just doesn't seem too normal. You said Bud versus Canelo is a potential $2 million pay-per-view fight. Yeah, man. Hell yeah. But Canelo don't want to indulge in that, man. He don't want to play those games. I think Canelo is kind of like, it's not totally out of the question, but it's not something that it's probably truly not something that he's really like, nah, man, I don't really want to deal with that unless I really, you know. So what you gonna do? You go wait for Benavidez? He probably gonna wait to see how that fight looks. Ooh, excuse me. He probably gonna wait to see how they look in that fight. Oh yeah, we got real quick. Fury Ngannou will be a $80 pay-per-view, you guys. Yeah, that's right. Fury Ngannou, $80 pay-per-view. Yeah. Also, Brian Mendoza and Tim Tszyu this weekend, October 15th, on the Gold Coast. Is in Australia, so it's probably gonna be at a weird time. But yeah, we got another really good fight coming up. Tim Tszyu doing his thing this year, man. Salute to Tim Tszyu, man. He gained my respect as a fight fan, as a boxing fan. He earned my respect. So yeah, Tim Tszyu doing his thing out here, fighting for like the third or fourth time this year or some shit. You know, so yeah. Yeah. You'll never see Bud having these Ugas type videos. And what he mean by Ugas videos, you guys, every video we see Ugas, he's like taking the L. You know what I'm saying? Ugas always getting his ass kicked. He's always getting beat up, knocked out of the ring, getting beat up by little dudes. Just Ugas always he's just getting just the worst. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't work out for Ugas. But with Crawford, every video we see, he's always winning and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. So Canelo, that's the guy Canelo don't want to deal with. In a good barrier to put up is that, well, he's too small, and you know. You said I'm gonna get folded? You said Bud to fold me? Nah, man. I don't think Bud to fold me, man. I don't think Bud to fold me, man. Nah, man. What's my reach looking like? I don't know. But Bud ain't folding me, man. Nah, man. I think I shake Bud, man. I think I shake Bud, bro. Yeah, that's right. Tell Bud Bushido challenge him to a grappling match. No punches and nothing. No kicking. Just grappling. I challenge Bud Crawford to a grappling match, man. Bushido boxing challenges Bud to a grappling match, man. We can call it Bushido grappling. He said you gonna get folded. Oh man, I love to see it. Hey, he folded the shit out of that Olympic wrestler, though. He folded that guy, bro. Folded him. He literally folded him. He might fold the shit out of my ass, man. He might fold the shit out of my ass. I'm bigger than Bud. Hell yeah, I'm daring to be great, man. Hell yeah, I love to grapple Bud. I ain't trying to box and I'll get in the ring and box with him as long as he ain't trying to punch and shit too hard. I ain't trying to go to work and shit all fucked up and shit. But as far as wrestling, yeah, we can wrestle for sure. I want to see how strong he is. He probably got that chimp strength. Hell yeah, we could do a payday. Trying to get the payday, man. You said blood stops boo-boo to the body. Hey, boo-boo said blood don't come up here, man. Boo-boo told blood don't come up here. But I also think that was a message. And mind you, guys, I don't think it was nothing and no animosity. I think it was more so because Bud and Boo Boo came out of the same amateur class together. They cool, you know what I'm saying? But I think he's saying that in a sense, like, look, man, back up off Canelo, bro. Like, that's me right there. You know what I'm saying? That's me right there. That's my fight. I'm chasing Canelo. I've been chasing him for like 7 years. Don't come up here. It's still my payday, bro. I think that's also what he's saying. Yeah, I like to wrestle Bud. You said did Bud get knocked on his feet? I don't know. Did he? I don't know. I don't know if he did. Did he get? I don't think he got knocked down against Desmond Nicholson. He didn't look good in that fight though. Boo Boo didn't look good in that fight against Nicholson at all, man. He really didn't. But yeah, you guys, for guys who just stopping in, Terence Crawford, strength and conditioning coach, said that Crawford was stronger than some of the top defensive linemen and all that type of shit, bro. Yeah, he's just ridiculously strong. So when we talking strength, having the strength to fight a bigger guy. The weight is one thing, but he has the strength. And when we saw the Spence fight, bro, we saw a significant strength disparity, bro. Crawford appeared to be way stronger than Errol Spence Jr. Way stronger, way better balance, way everything. That's what I said, man. Boots Ennis to get up in there with Bud and get beat up on. Crawford probably just be too strong for dude. Boots probably strong as hell too. But I don't think nah, man. Nah. But Boots got a fight coming up, right? To talk about Boots real quick. Boots got a fight coming up. I'm not sure he's fighting yet. But we know it ain't going to be Crawford. I don't think Boots really care if he fights Crawford or not, honestly. I don't think he's pressing for that fight hard enough. Me personally, I don't think he's pressing for it. He's not. He ain't pressing for it like that. So we go see what happens with Boots. I would like to see Crawford Ennis, but I don't necessarily believe that fight may happen. But me personally, I would like to see it. I think Crawford, I think that'd be a good opponent for Crawford to really, really pull out some things that we haven't seen from Bud. You know what I'm saying? A guy like Boots. I think Boots is a guy that could pull out some stuff that we haven't seen. But I think we'll see a show nonetheless. You said Boots will be an email champion. Yeah, man, I think so too, man. I think these guys like to rather sit back and kind of just wait it out. Crawford is a menace still, bro. Yeah, and why deal with him if you don't really got to? You know what I'm saying? Why deal with him unless you really got to, dog? Boots Ennis is a promising young fighter. If he go up in there with Crawford, there's still a possibility that he can get fucked up. It's not a guarantee that Boots will go up in there and just beat up on Bud and take all his glory. Nah, man. Boots can go up in there and get his ass kicked. So, nah, man, they not banging on that door like that. And they see what they saw. They seen what they saw. Errol Spence got manhandled. Oh, well, it was because of the snack program. Oh, well, it was because it's because Crawford is a fucking freakishly strong dude, bro. Just like how Wilder has that freakishly ridiculous power that's like from another universe that people still avoiding Wilder right now. What Crawford has freakish strength. Freakish strength. He picked up Sean Porter and walked his ass, bro. You see how big Sean Porter is? YSM said Sean Porter is huge. He said he ain't tall enough, but he's huge. He has a massive, massive head. He said salute to Bud for knocking that dude down. He said salute to Crawford for knocking that dude out. This is why YSM told me behind off the record, like, man, salute to that dude for knocking Sean. He said Sean Porter has a big ass head. He said, how the hell Bud knocked that dude out? I don't know. Yeah. So like I said, man, is there a big difference? Big difference for Bud? At the very least, fighting a guy like Canelo? I don't know. I don't see Boots Ennis knocking on that door like that. Keith Thurman, he stopped begging on the door. Right? You said there are 4 contenders at welterweight now. One of them calling out Crawford. Nah, they ain't calling out Bud, bro. Them soft call outs, like that call out from Danny. Oh, well, we had history. Come on, man. Keith Thurman at this point just looking for a payday. He wants a tune-up first. He think he's entitled to tune-up. Boots Ennis, he's kind of quiet, moving sanctioned bodies. You know, a lot of guys still believe that Boots Ennis could have fought Crawford. You know, this is the narrative from a lot of people right here with Boots. You know, and he said, no, we only deal with Showtime. Showtime is actually about to be out of boxing. So where's Boots going to go? You know, he moved from the WBO and moved to the IBF, you know, even though it don't matter at this point because Crawford beat Spence anyway. But at that particular time, it looked like, why would you move sanctioned bodies if you was right there to fight Crawford? So that's the narrative people who's going to stick with Boots. So Boots, if he really wants to deal with Crawford, he got to press him. And he ain't pressing. He ain't pressing like Bud did Spence over the years. And Bud is a guy similar to Boots, more reserved, not really, you know, out there like that, right? Not gonna show his ass or no shit. But Crawford had to kind of do something. Over the years, he came out of his shell and a little bit more edgy and, you know, stir the pot a little bit more, right? Boots needs to do the same. Boots ain't gonna do that shit. He needs to. He needs to. That's part of the job, bro. I think Bud learned that over the years, that's part of the job, especially when you're really good. When you're really good, you quiet, you ain't gonna get shit, dog. Not in boxing. But as far as everything else, we still don't know if Errol Spence, what's going on with the big fish. Right? We still don't know what's going on with Errol Spence. He probably just out here chilling. We don't know if he gonna go through with the rematch. We don't even know if that fight's gonna happen. We haven't heard anything. We getting fights that's being made. If anything, the Crawford Spence rematch, if it does happen, it'll probably be 2024. We haven't heard nothing on that. Wait, what the hell? I don't know what the hell just happened there. Hold up. One second, you guys. Hold up. I don't know why my internet going really slow right now. Now hit that like button for your boy, man. Let's get these likes up, man. Y'all be playing me on the likes, man. We only got 38 likes. We should have about 60-something likes, man. Ads Automator. What the hell is that? Yeah, let's get these likes up, you guys. Yeah, but we haven't heard nothing from Errol Spence, man. The big fish, you know, like I said. His fans is gone. You know, it was fun, man. It was really fun. I don't know, man. Them dudes shouldn't have left boxing like that, but what more could they say at this point? They was doing a lot of hating. You know, they was doing a lot of hating, bro. A lot of hating over the years. And it's kind of sucks that they gone now, man, because now you ain't got nobody to argue with. You know what I'm saying? Now y'all ain't got nobody to argue with, man. The Spence fans gone, man. Y'all ain't got nobody to argue with, man. Bud beat the shit out of dude too bad. Bud overdid it. Bud Crawford overdid it against Spence, y'all. To the point where they can't even talk about a rematch. Or we can't even talk about how the rematch will play out because we already know it's going to play out now. Because it was too much of a one-sided beatdown, man. Too much of a one-sided beatdown, man. I still haven't seen any of those guys. None of them. Took the boxing, Bud beat the boxing out of a lot of fans, man. Yeah, he overdid it, D. He definitely overdid it, bro. But way overdid it, bro. Put him in there with Canelo, bro. Put him in there with Canelo, dude. Watch what happens. I'm telling you. Put him in there with Canelo. Watch what happens. Yeah. Put Canelo in there with Crawford. Watch what happens. He gonna beat the hell out of Canelo. He gonna beat the shit out of Canelo, bro. He gonna make it look crazy. People ain't gonna be able to believe it. Watch. If Crawford gets the chance to fight Canelo, bro, it's gonna be something like nobody's ever seen. People ain't gonna believe what they go see, bro. He overdid it beating up on Spence, y'all. He really overdid it. He overdid it, bro. Because he showed a significant strength advantage. You know what I'm saying? He showed a significant strength advantage against Spence, dog. Spence was supposed to be the guy that was supposed to be up there at 160 fighting Canelo. But Crawford went up in there and showed that he was the much stronger fighter. I ain't trying to show no footage because I ain't dealing with Showtime and they shit. He showed a significant strength advantage. Spence tried to move him, Bud didn't budge, bro, and pushed him back. Get up off me. Perfect balance. Didn't even move. Spence had to hop back like, whoa, okay. He is strong as they say. He is strong as they say. Canelo sees this stuff, bro. And while he may be the naturally smaller man, if Crawford is a guy like his strength and conditioning coach said, they can walk around at 180 pounds healthy, then he should be able to deal with a guy like Canelo Alvarez at 168. It's not too much of a weight cut. He'll be a fresher version too. He'll be fresh as hell. He'll be fresh. He won't have to cut down to 147 pounds. He'll be fresh, cutting that less weight. You won't be dehydrating your brain and shit as much. You go up in there and be fresh as hell. Crawford's already a well-conditioned fighter that shows. I mean, that's a bad fight for Canelo, bro. Crawford's a bad fight for Canelo, bro. Yeah, I said it. It's a bad fight, dog. Crawford has the better conditioning, the better stamina, the better speed, the better boxing ability. Only advantage Canelo really has is the weight. And Crawford has the longer reach. 4 inches, by the way. They're the same height. Canelo he's a stocky dude with a lot of weight. He got some weight to him. He's a solid guy. But I think Crawford can go out there and really style and profile on a guy like Canelo, bro. Probably even more so than Spence. Because I don't think Canelo will be, because Spence in that fight, thinking back, Spence was willing to take some risk in that fight after a certain point. He was just getting sloppy. He was just trying to land whatever. And that was a guy that was trying to win, bro. Salute to Spence, bro. He didn't pull out. He didn't move like a punk like Charlo did. So, and like I said, Errol Spence get a lot of respect from me. Because he was sloppy. He got sloppy. He said, fuck it. I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to hit him with something. Canelo isn't that type of fighter, bro. That's going to be taking those type of risks. I didn't think Spence was either, but he showed it in this Crawford fight. It came out of him in the Crawford fight. I don't think Canelo's been in some fights where he was down and, you know, he's not going to take no unnecessary risk, especially against a guy like Bud, who has a crazy killer instinct and will stop you if you hurt. He will stop you. He will find a way to get you up out of there. And like my man earlier said on the stream, Crawford's punches accuracy. His accuracy is ridiculous. That's one of his attributes people don't talk about. Bud don't be missing punches. Crawford hardly misses punches when we see him throw. Bad fight for Canelo. Bad fight. It's not popular right now because of the weight difference and shit like that, right? But if you really look at it, and then we go off what we know, I say if he could beat anybody at 168, it's Canelo. I'm not saying he can go up there and beat up on Morrell or Benavidez or Boo Boo, the 3 boogeymen. Hell no, them dudes are too big. You got to respect that. But a shorter guy like Canelo, who started off as a smaller weight class as well, I think Bud can style and profile on that guy. I think he can style and profile on him, bro. And this is why Boo Boo said leave him alone. Stay away from this weight, man. You said Canelo would beat the brakes off Andrade. I don't know about that, dog. I don't know about that. Canelo only really, man. You put that real pressure on Canelo, bro. He ain't doing some of the stuff that he normally does, dog. Even in a Charlo fight, all he did was 1-2 shots, like in that overhand. Like he only does like a few punches now. Canelo isn't as varied as he used to be. He does like some of the same shit over and over again. You say experience goes to Canelo. He knows he wins. Canelo has got a lot of experience too, though. Shit ton. And he also knows with that experience that certain styles and certain guys can give him problems. So he knows this. This is why he's not so welcoming. This is not why he's so welcoming. Another reason why I say Crawford has a good chance is because I feel like Canelo's on a decline as well. This is Canelo a few years ago when he was really explosive. Actually, prior to the Blue Raw shit, I'm not saying that's what the reason why. I'm just saying. But prior to that, Canelo was really fast, really explosive. Really, his head movement was just ridiculous. Yeah, nah. But Canelo now, I think it's the perfect time. I think this is a perfect time type situation for Crawford to pull something like that off. But it's still a tall order. It'll still be a tough task. I'm not saying it's guaranteed, but Crawford definitely has the ability. Salute to MD Mills for the super chat. He says, if boy go up and smoke Nello, they're going to really accuse him of juicy. Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, they're accusing him now for beating up on Spence, bro. But we've seen for years that Crawford has been, as far as the strength department, he's a very strong guy. And he was grappling wrestlers over there in Nebraska and shit. Actually, in his boxing gym, they got a whole wrestling room. A whole room for wrestling. You know what I'm saying? You said Canelo going to make it at 169 catch weight. Man, I'm telling you, right? Gonna make him come up to 169. You go, no rehydration for you, bud. You can't rehydrate either, man. And you can't use your left hand. Nah, man. Canelo gotta, I don't know, man. I think part of me says it's not gonna happen, but I think if the people keep talking about it, I think it will happen. And we know Canelo only fights in May and September, so we got plenty of time to kind of talk about this thing. And then, of course, if Crawford fights Spence, leading up in that build-up, people are going to be talking about Crawford Canelo. The media are going to be asking Crawford about Canelo. Crawford going to be talking about, yeah, I want to fight Canelo. Canelo's going to be hearing his name. You know, so it's going to be one of those things to where people got to start really talking about it. And that's what people are doing. That's what people are doing. Oh, yeah, Canelo definitely does load up, Mr. V. He loads up a lot on his shots, bro. Crawford will see that shit coming, bro. Crawford's a bad fight for Spence. I mean, I'm sorry, Canelo, man. Because Crawford IQ rivals that of Floyd Mayweather's. He's a little bit more gutsy. He's more gutsy than Floyd, meaning that he'll take one to give one type dude. But his IQ rivals Floyd, man. His fight IQ rivals that of Floyd Mayweather, man. That's a tough fight for Canelo, too. It'll be a tough fight for Bud, but it's a tough fight for Canelo, too, and he knows it. This is why he ain't so welcoming to fight Crawford like he was to fight Amir Khan or Jermall Charlo even. You say you'll like to see Bud versus Caleb Plant. I never even thought about that. He'll have Caleb Plant on the back foot all night, bro. He'll have him on the back foot. I can just see that happening, dog. For whatever reason, I can see him having Plant on the back foot. Yeah, Canelo, I feel like Canelo did learn a lot from the Floyd loss because that's when I seen a significant improvement in his game over the years. But then after a certain point, I say around when Canelo started doing the European tour, his skills starting to get stagnant. Like he never got better during the European tour, man. I pay attention to Canelo, man. He got really, really good over the years after the Floyd fight. And then once he really started doing his European tour, he just seemed to get stagnant and too comfortable, it seemed like. He just never really improved. Like, I never seen no more improvement in his game. And now he's been reduced to like 1-2 Canelo. And an occasional overhand left uppercut, or left hook uppercut, whatever that is, he does. That's what he's been reduced to now. To like a 3-punch fighter. But Crawford is still a guy that's 36 years old that's throwing fucking all kinds of punches and combinations, bro. Usually when fighters get older, they punch output decreases significantly. They reduce to like 1 or 2 shots. You know, they pot shot a lot more. Man, this dude's still coming out there throwing hella combinations to coming to knock your head off, bro. That's a tough fight for Canelo. A tough fight for him, and he knows it. But like I said, I think if the people keep talking about it, Crawford keep putting that pressure on him, I think it could happen. I think eventually Crawford, Canelo, be like, you know what? Let's show him what's up. I think that's what Canelo's going to eventually say. Like, you know what? Let's show him what's up, man. Because I'm sick of him. He thinks shit's sweet. He think he got me beat. You know. So we go see. We go see Canelo. Give Bud the shot, man. Give Bud the shot. It's a big fight. I don't think Canelo ready to lose yet, though. That's what I think. I think Canelo feel like he got some more big money to get before he decides to call it one. You know, he just made $50 million allegedly for Jermall in that light sparring match. So yeah, he probably waiting for Jermall to beat up on him, get another $50 million, and then he could possibly deal with a guy like Crawford in September. But that all depends on if Jermall looks good against Jose, which I don't think he will. I don't think he's gonna look good at all. He's gonna look real bad in that fight. Watch. So what we know about a lot of those PBC guys that's been sitting for a while, man, they get up in there in the ring with certain dudes and they just start looking really bad and shit. They be off too long. Hold up, my bad. I thought I had this on the screen. £168 pounds. You said my brother thinks Boots can beat Bud. I don't think Boots can beat Bud. Not right now. I think Boots, if he was smart, I think he'll keep doing what he's doing if he's smart. Just stay. Don't even really bang on that Bud door. You know, Bud eventually be out the door soon. Then it'll be your turn. Because if he get up in there with Crawford, there's still a high probability that he can get fucked up. Fucked up. Crawford probably stronger than Boots. You said, do I think Bud should get undisputed at 154 or go straight up to Canelo? I don't know, man. Jermall, by the way, for the guys stopping in, has an IBF orders overdue mandatory, dude named Bakram Maturuliev. So yeah, Jermall's tied up now. So I don't even think that's gonna happen, bro. I think Crawford just go probably do the Spence rematch and then segue right into a try to get a Canelo fight. I think Bud really wants to get the Canelo fight, become undisputed in 3 weight classes, and retire. That's what I think he really wants to do. I think if he can get Canelo next, I think he'll retire. I think he'll retire if he can get Canelo. But Boy got to do the work to get the Canelo fight. He got to talk some shit. He got the clout. You know what I'm saying? He got the clout to get the fight. He got more clout than anybody Canelo has fought. Right? So you can't say he's not a draw. You can't say he's not a name. You can't say this. You can't say he's a horrible fighter. Really, all you can say is that, what benefit I'm going to get from it? But what benefit did you get from knocking out Amir Khan? What benefit did you get from beating up on them dudes in Europe? What benefit did you get from fighting Jermall Charlo? Nothing, bro. But Terence Crawford is the fight. That's the super fight. Crawford and Canelo. But Canelo's smart. He knows that Crawford's tough. He knows that's a tough matchup. He knows that's potentially that could spell potential doom for him. I'm not saying it's 100% guaranteed, but Canelo isn't as welcoming, is what I'm saying. He isn't as welcoming to welcome up the welterweight undisputed champion Terence Bud Crawford. He was welcoming Errol Spence. Why? Because he sees something in that style. But he don't see nothing in Terence Crawford style that says, look, I could beat this dude. I'll be able to bully this dude. I'll be able to catch this dude. Nah, he don't see nothing like that when you see Bud. He saw that when he saw Spence. I could just counter punch him. But Crawford's a better counter puncher than Canelo. And Canelo doesn't necessarily do good when he presses guys like that, especially speedier guys that's with some speed that's putting some resistance on them. He don't do well. And Bud's newfound jab that we see in the Spence fight was crazy. Bud Crawford been working on that jab, and he showed improvements in his jab, his power jab. Something you got to worry about. He's an ambidextrous, switch-hitting fighter. You got to worry about the southpaw, which really what he's pretty much is at this point. He's pretty much a southpaw at this point. But he fight both stances. Crawford's a nightmare, man. He's still a nightmare for guys like Canelo. You said Spence needs to leave Bud alone. I don't know if Spence go do it, man. You said boots, Bud strong boots. Yeah, Robert Costa. Yeah, salute the Rob, man. Canelo respects Bud, man. They respect each other, bro. I don't think it's no real animosity, bro. You got to respect Canelo, bro. You know what I'm saying? Despite what I feel like, me personally, I feel like he's playing a game right now. But you got to respect Canelo, man. You said Canelo has problems with guys that has great timing. Yeah, he does. And Crawford has great timing. Crawford checking a lot of boxes, man. You said Boots' strength isn't there for Bud, but he could box Bud. Yeah, it's possible, man. Boots has a good reach, too. What's Boots' reach? We was looking at the reaches earlier. Bud has a 74. Floyd Mayweather had a 72. I thought Floyd's was longer than that. Benavidez has a 74 and a half. Bivol Andrade has a 73 and a half. Canelo has a 70. I'm trying to think what was Boots. I think Boots has like a 73. Crawford has a very long reach for a welterweight, let alone a lightweight. A guy who was originally a lightweight with that long of a reach, bro. That's a lot to deal with. But yeah, you guys hit that like button for your boy, man. This is where we gonna be at for the time being. Bushido Boxing, the original dojo, the OG dojo. We back over here for a time. We go wait to see what happens, man. We wait on some things to shape up. This month's been slow for the past several weeks. It's been really slow. We got Fury and Ngannou. That's gonna be $80. Yeah, they charge people $80 for that fight, you guys. Yeah, that's crazy. We also got Conor Benn and Christian Banks Jr. should be going down December 23rd in the Middle East. I think that fight is about to be announced soon. We got Shakur Stevenson fighting Edwin De Los Santos coming up. I think Navarrete and Robson Conceicao is the co-main event. So that's going to be a great card. I think Keyshawn Davis got a fight coming up. Ryan Garcia got a fight coming up against Oscar Duarte. I hope I said his name right. But a lot of people seem to believe that they setting Ryan Garcia up with this one. This dude could fight, he could punch. And yeah, they feel like they setting Ryan up. Golden Boy setting Ryan up. What else we got? Jermall got ordered by the IBF, as you know. Tim Tszyu fighting Brian Mendoza on the 15th. That should be a great fight. I can't call it right, really. Brian Mendoza, I don't want to be sleep on him because he got sleepy powers, sneaky, sleepy power. You know, he's sneaking these dudes. So Tim got to be careful against that guy. What else we got coming up? I'm just going off the top of my head what else was going on. I think that's about it right now. I may have missed something, but as far as boxing and significant news, that's it. Oh, I think KSI fighting Tommy Fury. That should be coming up. KSI putting in work, man. Good luck to him. Good luck to him. He's putting in some real work. They showed a video of him working real hard. He passed out. He literally passed out But then he just forced himself. He kept going. Like, he kept going another round. So salute to him. And he really put in some work and his boxing shit. And what else we got? I think that's it. Let's see real quick before we get ready to close it out. Because, boxing is just always stuff randomly happening. Oh, yeah, of course, we got Benavidez and Boo Boo coming up November 25th. I can't believe I forgot about that. Jermall Charlo and Jose Benavidez is the co-main. So, yeah, that's a great. Oh, shit. Crawford posted himself eating some fish on Instagram. Wow. Savage, bro. Why boy coming for Spence like that, man? Yeah, that's right, y'all. Hit that like button for your boy, man. If you're catching the replay, man, hit that like button as well. Bud Crawford out here trolling Errol Spence Jr., man. Trolling Errol Spence Jr. The fish, well, this ain't fried, right? Oh, wait, is it fried fish? I don't know. It might be. But yeah, Bud trolling Spence, y'all. Spence can't say nothing. Spence probably totally turned off from social media. He's probably totally off the social media thing, man. Let's see. But other than that, you guys, that's the latest. That's the latest. Salt Poppy lost a lot of weight. Look at him. He's another influenced fighter guy. Right? Look at this dude. He was a chubby guy, and now look at him. He lost that fight. He said, "You know what? Fuck this. Let me get in shape." Because he actually got some. He actually got some skills. This dude, Salt Poppy. He actually got some fucking natural ability. He could fight, but he lost his last fight. Maybe he was just undersized. Then he said, "You know what? Let me go ahead and get in some shape." But he looking really strong right here. He's like a whole different guy right here. So yeah, I'm trying to see what else is going on. Michael Benson usually pretty much updates everything that goes on box. Salute to him. This fight is next. Conor Eubanks. Yep. December 23rd in the Middle East, like Abu Dhabi. It can't happen in the UK because of Conor Ben's failed test. Look at Tommy Fury, man. These dudes be looking like bodybuilders and shit, looking crazy. Logan Paul looking crazy like this too. It's just really fucking like steroid strong, bro. A 9-week transformation. He said, "I don't cut corners ever." Okay. But yeah, you guys. Oh yeah, Bomac is out, right? He says, "Thank you, HMP Birmingham Prison, for your hospitality for 4 to 5 weeks. All the guards and inmates was nice and cool. Sorry I couldn't stay longer, but due to my outstanding legal team from the USA and London, I have to get back to work. Work time." That's Bomac message. First message on social media since getting out of the UK prison. He said everybody was cool. Man. But yeah, you guys. Yeah, man, we're gonna continue to talk about this, right? We're gonna see if Bud can get that fight with Canelo. Of course, we got some fights coming up. We're gonna be talking about David Benavidez, Bivol, Andrade. We definitely need to be talking about that one. Get you guys' thoughts on who you guys think is gonna win that one. But yeah, man, I hope everybody have a good day. Thank you guys for stopping in. Be sure to hit the like button for your boy. Feel free to donate to the dojo, and peace out.